Have you ever thought about how your gardening habits impact the environment? Today, we're exploring zero-waste gardening, a sustainable approach that's kind to our planet. This isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle choice that can truly make a difference. So what is zero-waste gardening? It's a philosophy that aims to eliminate waste from your gardening practices. It's about using and reusing resources efficiently, from the water you pour onto your plants to the organic waste they produce. It's about creating a closed-loop system where nothing goes to waste and everything serves a purpose. But it's not just about reducing waste. Zero-waste gardening also means creating a healthier, more diverse garden. By composting, you're enriching your soil with vital nutrients. By choosing the right plants, you're encouraging local wildlife and promoting biodiversity. The benefits of zero-waste gardening extend beyond your backyard. It's a small but significant way to help combat climate change, conserve natural resources, and support local ecosystems. Plus, it's a rewarding practice that brings you closer to nature and the cycles of life. Start making a difference today right in your backyard. Ready to learn how? Let's begin with step 1. Your journey to a zero-waste garden starts with composting, an eco-friendly practice that breathes life into your soil. But what exactly is composting? Simply put, it's nature's way of recycling. It's a process that transforms your kitchen scraps and garden waste into a nutrient-rich soil conditioner, fondly referred to as black gold. Composting is like magic. You start with unwanted scraps, fallen leaves, vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and over time, these materials break down into a rich, dark soil that plants absolutely love. And the best part? It's a natural process that requires little more than a compost bin and a bit of patience. So, how does composting benefit your soil? Well, compost improves soil structure, making it easier for plant roots to spread and absorb nutrients. It helps the soil retain moisture, reducing the need for frequent watering. And it introduces beneficial organisms that aid in soil health and plant growth. But composting doesn't just benefit your garden. It's also a win for the environment. By composting, you're diverting organic waste from landfills, where it would otherwise release harmful greenhouse gases. Plus, composting reduces the need for chemical fertilizers, which can contaminate our water sources and harm beneficial insects. Ready to start composting at home? It's easier than you might think. Start by setting up a compost bin or pile in a shady spot in your garden. Then add a mix of greens like vegetable peels and grass clippings, and browns like dried leaves and cardboard. Turn the compost pile every few weeks to help speed up the decomposition process. And remember, not all waste is compostable. Avoid adding meat, dairy, and diseased plants to your compost pile. So, let's recap. Composting is a natural process that transforms waste into valuable soil conditioner. It improves soil health, benefits the environment, and is an essential step towards a zero-waste garden. With composting, you're not just reducing waste, you're enriching your garden from the ground up. Step 2 is all about plant selection. Choosing the right plants can make your garden a haven for local wildlife, and reduce the need for chemical intervention. But what does it mean to choose the right plants? Well, it's all about going native. Native plants are those that naturally occur in your region. They've adapted to the local climate, soil, and wildlife over thousands of years. When you choose native plants, you're opting for a sustainable choice. These plants require less water and fewer pesticides because they're perfectly suited to your garden's conditions. They're tough, resilient, and ready to thrive. But native plants offer more than just practical benefits. They're also crucial for sustaining local wildlife. Native plants provide food and shelter for insects, birds, and other animals. They're part of a complex ecological web that supports a rich diversity of life. Take, for instance, the humble milkweed. This native plant is a lifeline for the monarch butterfly, providing essential food for its caterpillars. Or consider the flowering dogwood, whose berries are a favorite of over 100 bird species. But it's not just about the wildlife. Native plants also contribute to biodiversity. Biodiversity, the variety of life in a particular habitat, is a key indicator of a healthy ecosystem. More varied ecosystems are more resilient and better equipped to withstand environmental changes. It's not just about picking any plant, it's about selecting plants that support and enhance the ecosystem in your garden. Think about the role each plant will play. Will it provide food for pollinators? Will it offer shelter for wildlife? Will it help to improve the soil? In short, choosing the right plants is about much more than aesthetics. It's about creating a garden that works with nature, not against it. It's about fostering an environment where every organism, from the tiniest insect to the largest tree, plays a vital role. By choosing the right plants, you're creating a garden that's in harmony with nature. Water is a precious resource. In step 3, we're looking at how to use water efficiently in your zero-waste garden. The goal here is to maximize the value of every drop. This is not just about saving water, but also about nurturing your plants in the most sustainable way possible. So, how can we achieve this? One remarkably effective technique is rainwater harvesting. This method captures and stores rainwater for later use, instead of letting it run off and go to waste. Your plants will love this natural, untreated water, and your water bills will appreciate the break too. Another excellent strategy is to use a drip irrigation system. Unlike traditional sprinklers that spray water into the air, drip irrigation delivers water directly to the root zone of your plants. This minimizes evaporation and runoff, ensuring that more of the water goes to your plants and less is wasted. Plus, it can be easily automated, saving you time as well as water. Mulching is another often overlooked but crucial aspect of water conservation. By covering the soil around your plants with organic material, you can significantly reduce evaporation, suppress weeds, and improve soil health. This means your plants will need less water to thrive. In addition to these methods, it's also important to water your plants at the right time. Watering in the early morning or late evening, when temperatures are cooler, helps to minimize evaporation. It's also typically better to water deeply and infrequently, rather than little and often. This encourages your plants to develop deep root systems, making them more resilient and less dependent on frequent watering. Every drop counts. With these water-saving techniques, you're conserving a vital resource and nurturing your garden sustainably. Remember, a zero-waste garden isn't just about reducing waste. It's about maximizing efficiency and creating a flourishing ecosystem that gives back to our planet. So, let's make every drop count and keep our gardens green and our planet healthy. Step 4 is about reducing garden waste. But in a zero-waste garden, waste becomes resource. It's all about seeing the potential in what you might otherwise discard. Let's explore some ways to turn your garden waste into valuable resources. Ever wondered what to do with all those fallen leaves in autumn? Instead of bagging them up and sending them off to a landfill, why not create leaf mulch? This natural, nutrient-rich material can improve your soil's fertility and structure, enhancing plant growth and reducing the need for artificial fertilizers. Pruned branches can also serve a purpose. Rather than throwing them away, consider using them to create garden structures. These can provide support for climbing plants or even form the basis of a homemade compost bin. Grass cuttings too can be repurposed. Leave them on the lawn after mowing to act as a natural fertilizer, or add them to your compost heap to accelerate the composting process. Kitchen scraps, often overlooked, are another valuable resource. Fruit and vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, eggshells. These can all be composted to create nutrient-rich soil for your plants. Remember, in a zero-waste garden, creativity is key. Every bit of so-called waste has the potential to nourish your garden and contribute to its health and vitality. In a zero-waste garden, nothing goes to waste. Every leaf, branch, and clump of grass has a purpose. The final step is about more than your garden. It's about sharing your abundance and knowledge with your community. Engaging with those around you not only strengthens community bonds, but it also helps to spread the word about zero-waste gardening. Imagine organizing a seed swap, where everyone brings seeds from their own gardens to exchange. It's a fantastic way to diversify your garden while also reducing the need to buy new seeds. Or consider participating in a community garden, a shared space where everyone can reap the benefits of collective efforts. These interactions provide opportunities to share your experiences and learn from others. They also serve as a platform to highlight the importance of sustainable practices. So, don't be shy about your green thumb. Share your journey, your successes, and even your failures. Your zero-waste garden can inspire others and create a ripple effect of sustainability. Together we can cultivate a greener world.